Hello guys, it's Johnny time, and today I'm very excited to share with you one of the best strategies that are working for me to farm amazing yields and returns on stablecoins. I'm returning around 1% a day on stablecoins doesn't matter if it's bear market, bull market. I'm making my 1% on dollars. By the way, you can make it also in Ether and Bitcoin with this advanced strategy that I'm gonna share with you today, this alpha strategy, which still works and generates amazing yields for me. So I'm super excited, and if you want to get notified when I post more videos like this one, more strategies, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on the bell button so when I post these strategies you can learn from them as well. Now without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so when I said this is an advanced strategy, I meant it because this is strategy for people that knows how to navigate the DeFi ecosystem and the DeFi space. And if you are new here, check out my other videos because I have so many tutorials of how to get started, how to bridge between chains, how to work with wallets, etc. And if you are getting started with DeFi, this strategy might be also for you, so make sure to watch it till the end and try to implement it as well. It's not a financial advice, I'm just sharing with you my strategy here. We're gonna use three different protocols. One is DarkCrypto, which is the most base for our strategy. One is Tectonic, which is the money market, and one each Market Finance, Finance, which is our DEX and liquidity pool. This strategy is on the Chronos chain, which is an EVM chain that you can use with your MetaMask wallet. You will have to bridge your money to Chronos chain. You can use it using AX Finance, which is in another tutorial. If you want to bridge assets from Phantom, from Ethereum, from Binance Smart Chain to Chronos, watch out my video. Just search bridge to Chronos, Johnny time, or click the link in the description below. And once you have your money, you have a wallet in MetaMask in Chronos with some CRO tokens inside for paying for transaction fees, you can get started with this strategy. So the base of this strategy is DARK-CRO Finance, and in order to understand the strategy, we need to understand what is DARK token because we're gonna use it for this strategy. So the DARK token is a stable pegged to CRO, which means CRO is the native token of the blockchain of the Chronos chain, and DARK is a peg, algorithmically pegged to CRO. It's basically a fork of Tomb Finance, if you're familiar with it, with Phantom, but very well made Tomb, because the UX is amazing, as you can see over here, and it's being pegged for a while. You can check out the dark charts and you can see that it's quite a while, more than a month pegged to the CRO token, and we're gonna use the DarkCrypto DeFi app in order to get those yields. Now there is the risk that the DARK token will not be pegged to CRO, but the risk is quite low in my opinion, and it all depends for your risk tolerance if you want to use this strategy. Right now you can see that the DARK is being traded over pegged, which means that one DARK is more expensive than one CRO token. One CRO token is 45 cents and one DARK is 1.02 CRO, which is 2% premium from the peg price, which in my opinion still worth it because you will see that you will make a lot of money using these strategies. Now we're gonna go to earn here and to the banks, and here you go to earn Sky, and over here you can see that you can provide liquidity for DARK-CRO, okay? And the APRs are insane. This is 0.9% a day right now. The rewards are gonna come with the Sky token. The Sky token is volatile, so the more Sky token goes up, the rewards are higher, and if it goes down, the rewards are lower, obviously. But this is crazy. This is not APY, it's actually APR. It's 30% a month. If you compound it, it's even more, and it's around 1% a day. Why do you need more than that? Now you might ask, wait, but this is providing liquidity for DARK and CRO. I don't want to get exposure for CRO. I want to do it with US dollars. And you're absolutely right, and that's why I'm gonna introduce you Tectonic cross-chain money markets. By the way guys, for exclusive content and alpha DeFi strategies and alerts, join my inner circle club and become a patron on my Patreon. By joining, you will also support my goal of creating and providing free DeFi education for the people. But before we get into Tectonic, just want to say that this strategy is an alpha strategy that I usually share first on the for my Patreon members. I have my closed, there is the Discord community and there are the closed Discord channels, and I have the Patreon, the people who pay a small amount of money and they support my content creation. And I usually, when I find out about this strategy, I post it first with them because it also takes time to make those videos. So these guys knew about the strategy 2 weeks ago when I posted it to them, and they're enjoying it for more than 2 weeks already, the ones that implemented it. So if you want, make sure, feel free to join the Patreon if you want to get those alpha strategies first before they come out into YouTube. Now back to our strategy, let's use Tectonic. Tectonic is a money market where you can provide one asset and borrow another asset against it. As you can see over here, I provide USDC coin, which is a stable coin, USDC, backed by Coinbase. I provide here my USDC and I borrow CRO tokens against it because I don't want to get exposure to CRO token in this strategy. I want to farm based on my stable coins. You can do it also based on Ether or Bitcoin if you have Bitcoin and Ether. And the cool thing about Tectonic is that they actually pay me to borrow money. So you can see that I supplied some balance and I borrow balance, and my net API is 6.5%. So I even get more 6.5% at a year return that I don't even count in my calculations, because for me it's quite low for the general return, which is much higher using the DarkCrypto farming. And you see over here, this is the current loan to value. This is very, very important because there is a risk that relies over here. Your loan to value, LTV, represent loan to value, which means how much you borrow related to how much you supplied. So if you take the number of money in dollars that you borrowed and you divide it by the number that you supplied, this is basically your current loan to value. With these money markets, there is the risk called liquidations, which means that the protocol is trying to protect himself. And once your loan gets bigger and bigger and bigger, when it gets to 80% in that case, they can liquidate your collateral. Your collateral in that case is USDC. You gave USDC to the protocol and you borrowed CRO tokens. So you want to monitor every once in a while that your current LTV is not going too high. When it goes high, when CRO token, in this example, is rising in price. If CRO is rising in price, my loan is more expensive because instead of 10K, it might be 15K, which means that my loan to value will be bigger. And if my loan to value is bigger, if I get to 80% loan to value, I am basically exposed to liquidation. And during liquidation, they take your USDC token. You will stay with your CRO tokens, but you're gonna get a penalty of between 5 to 10%, depends on the protocol. So always make sure to monitor this value and balance it every once in a while for this strategy. Now, once you borrowed the CRO token and you have the CRO tokens in your wallet, you're gonna go here to Algorithmic Finance and you're gonna swap 50% of your CRO token into DARK-CRO token, which is pegged to CRO. Okay, so you can see that right now Dark is over pegged. By the way, I will put links for all this website in the description below, or just so you can make sure and not get phishing scams and get to other website. And you want to swap 50% of your CRO into Dark token because you want to add then the liquidity and farm those Sky tokens to get the returns. Now make sure that you leave at least 100 or 200 CRO tokens for transaction fees, because every transaction is around 1 or 2 CRO, it's around 50 cents, okay? So you want to make sure that you leave some CRO for transaction fees, but sell half of the money that you're willing to put in the farm so you can add the liquidity. So you sell your CRO to Dark and then you add liquidity. Right now I don't have CRO and Dark because it's all deposited, but you're gonna choose here CRO and you're gonna choose Dark, click max on the Dark one, and then you add liquidity of CRO Dark. Okay, you add liquidity, you get an LP token of DARK-CRO and you add liquidity in Finance, Market Finance. Now once you have the liquidity pool tokens, you can do two things. One thing you can do is go to Earn Sky, okay, here on Earn, Banks and Earn Sky, and you can deposit your liquidity pool tokens of DARK-CRO over here in order to generate those Sky. That's what I did because I like to harvest my rewards and decide what to do to them. Sometimes I'll auto compound them, sometimes I sell them to USDC, sometimes every time I'm doing something else, and I like, for me it's like a game, okay? This is one option, but you have every once in a while to come and claim your Sky tokens, take them from the smart contract, and then maybe sell them to dollars or add them to in the boardroom, or maybe add liquidity with Sky-CRO and then farm it, which I'm doing as well for a small amount because this is a bit more risky. Or other option is going to Dark Auto and deposit the LP tokens over here. Okay, this will auto compound your rewards. It will get some kind of commission. I don't know what is the commission and the performance fee that you're gonna pay, but if you don't want to get into like harvesting the rewards and compounding them manually and if you don't want exposure to the Sky token, which is always going up, I don't know how, you can use this kind of Dark Auto vaults and use it for auto compounding your rewards. Now bear in mind that there is some kind of commission and performance fee that they're gonna get. So that's why the daily return is lower, 0.75, unlike the banks, which is higher, 0. Now. This is actually quite high performance fee. Here it's 0.91, much higher. So I'm recommending to do this one, but it's up to you. Now bear in mind that every time that you harvest the rewards, you need to send transactions, and every transaction in Chronos, is around 50 cents at least. So you want to do it with a big capital of money so the transaction fees will not play a big part in the strategies, because you will have to harvest the Sky, maybe sell them, maybe add liquidity again. It's a lot of transaction. It can get to $5 or $10 every time you auto compound. You're doing the compounding yourself. Now, if your loan to value is going up and you want to balance it a little bit, what you can do is one, add USDC, okay? Add more collateral. Your loan to value will be lower because you have more collateral, or get basically withdraw some tokens from this DARK-CRO liquidity pool tokens, disassemble the liquidity, sell the DARK back to CRO, and pay back those CRO tokens, okay? If your loan to value is going down, you can utilize this strategy by borrowing more CRO, selling half to DARK, adding liquidity, and then staking it here again in the farming contract. That's how you can make passive income, tremendous amount of percent that you will never make anywhere else. The risk is there, but you need to do your own research and calculate the risk tolerance that you are willing to put in this strategy. But this is an amazing strategy, very high reward, very low risk in my opinion, and getting passive income on stablecoins, Ether, Bitcoin, blue chips, or other tokens. That's why I love this strategy, and that's why I'm sharing it here with you for free. Now let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you like this content, subscribe, smash the like button, and turn on the bell notification button so when I post more strategies like this, because I have a lot of strategies that are coming out all the time and I'm sharing them here on the YouTube channel, you will get notified. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next tutorials. Bye bye.